use a recipe because like I feel like I need something because I look like I have no hair, so I feel like we need to add something to it. I can't even add it because that's the way of the headphones. Anyway, anyway, so when I make certain things, right, I don't really like, when I make certain things, I don't like look up a recipe. So when my most recent video, I breaded chicken, right? I breaded chicken breast. So, you just need flour. In my mind, I was like, all you need is flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. And it turned out good. Same thing with the mozzarella sticks. I was like, you just need mozzarella cheese. In my mind, I was like, I just need mozzarella cheese, the bread, flour, egg, right? But you have to dip them twice so like it holds, because if you do egg, flour, breadcrumbs, now the flour is too dry to stick to the breadcrumbs. So this is one recipe, right? So I need to get my little note thing so we can make little notes. I want to make, I don't know what they're called, but and I couldn't find the video. I was trying to find the video. That's why it took me a while to actually start stream, because I was like looking it up. But what was I saying? Oh, the cookie is like a chocolate cookie, right? And I love how I was like, oh, this is too dramatic. Let me get like a less dramatic song, and it's as dramatic. So so this girl, right, they made a chocolate cookie, right? There's a chocolate cookie, and then when she like opened it in half, it was like gooey. So I think it's I saw one that was Nutella, I saw one that wasn't Nutella, so I don't know what it's called, but I'm calling it chocolate fudge cookie, right? That's what I'm calling it. It looks delicious. I want to try it. So we gotta figure out how to make it. So I was like, I was gonna do this research on my own. Then I was like, why wouldn't we just make a React contact? So we're gonna make a React contact because I mean, why not, right? So let me get our little note, which is I can reach. Oh, I just realized I didn't change the battery on our stars. We have stars behind us. Wait, can you see that? Oh yeah, you can. We have stars behind us. And they turn on. But the last stream it got dark outside, so I was like, oh, let me turn on the lights, and they didn't work. So I did buy batteries. We'll change those like down the night. We'll change it and see what if they actually work or what happened, because clearly something happened. Let me get a notepad. BRB. Okay. I thought I could reach it without standing up, but like I forgot that I'm short. I forgot that we're short. Anyway, so this is our notepad, and so we're gonna title it chocolate. I call it chocolate fudge, right? Chocolate fudge cookie. I was gonna write brownie. It's a cookie. Okay, so we're gonna make a little research, just a little research. I love just winging things, but I feel like if I want to make this right, we can't wing it. If we want to make our give our cookies any type of justice, we can't. Okay, so I'm thinking, do we want to be Tetris first and then do the chocolate thing? No, I want to get it right into it. I want to get it right. Never mind. I was gonna have thoughts, but I think thoughts just no. The fact that you can't even tell that I have hair is funny. I don't know why. I'm even bald. We haven't tweeted that I'm live. Oh. When did I turn on that light? When did that happen? Imagine the light's been on this whole time. Let me. So we have this pen that I already showed last time, and then we have this pen, which are the cutest little things. Like, this is so cute. I found it at the dollar store. Anyway, back. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I was logging into Instagram to post our latest videos, which it was like Wednesday, and I was tweeting out Foodie Tuesday and Minecraft Mayhem Monday. Anyway, if we pretend that airplanes in the night skies like shooting stars. So if we pretend that Wednesday's Monday and Tuesday, it works. Anyway, so I log in, and I almost piss and shit myself, because the account was empty, and I was like, so I logged in with this computer, right? And this was my first time logging in, so I was like, but also the ad didn't look correct. It was like, okay, let's write it down so like it makes sense, because I feel like without writing it down it won't make sense. So the ad is this, right? Right? And it didn't look right. This was the ad, right? And it didn't look right. That was the Instagram ad I logged into. It didn't look right. So I went into my link tree and I was like, what's my Instagram at? Right? Mind you, I logged into this account at Genesis X in two little dashes. I don't even know what that's called anymore. Like I've never known what that's called. So, and I knew that was wrong. So like the actual account is this one. This is the account that all my stuff is on. The second one. Like this one with 2 X's. That's why I thought something was wrong. Because it was. So I don't know how I gained access to the other account. No idea. I mean, it does match my TikTok account because my TikTok account is this. That is my TikTok account. So that's probably why I typed it in that way. But how come I typed in that at, the wrong at, and then I typed in my password? And it got me into that, right? And then I was like, you know what? I'm just confused, right? Because I was like, you know what? I'm confused. So I logged into it with my phone, and all our stuff is still there. Also, my password's crazy. It's long as hell. There's no way. Like, I was like, there's no way. Like, and wouldn't it tell me? Because I have 2 factors. So it's like, wouldn't it tell me if something was wrong? And I'm just confused. It's literally been 48 hours or something, and I'm still confused. I don't know why it's like the lighting is doing like a little like pulsating thing. I don't know if it's just me noticing that. Because when I'm this close, it looks different too as well. But I'm short, so it's like leaned back. I feel like it's supposed to be like this. But as you can tell, that doesn't work. Like, I'm too little. Ew, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, that's one issue. No idea why. No idea why I had access to that account. Anyway, now that we talked about that, hopefully I can get better at posting posting on Instagram. Okay. Because when I put on my my headphones, it was so loud, and when I was listening to music a few days ago with the headphones on, I didn't realize that it was that loud. So I don't know. Maybe it was louder because never mind. I think it was louder because I don't think I was using the headphones. I think that's what it is. Anyway, let me see. That's not the cookies I saw on TikTok. Obviously, we're not gonna find the actual cookies from TikTok. I can't find them anyway. But I just want to see like these look more than, because it's not like that. The cookie looked like this. Like it looks like that. And then like when the girl like broke it in half. Did they break it in half here? Fudgy brownie cookies. They're called brownie cookies? Wait, I'm hoping they break it apart. That's not it though. Like when the girl broke it, it was like fudge in the inside. It was like very fudgy. But you know, like sometimes things are gross fudgy. It wasn't gross fudgy. It looked good. It looked like that, right? It looked like that. It was like very fudgy, very yummy. Like now that I'm older, right? Like I'm gonna be honest. Now that I'm older, things that look like gross fudgy, I don't even want to try it. See, it looked like that with chocolate, but it was a chocolate one. Let's just look at the second one that came up. Second, third. This one, yeah, because this is what the cookies look like.
Boy, have I got the cookie for you.
Okay, they're called brownie cookies. Let's let's make our amendments. This is how we do research for food. So also I like giving props to people. So like if I do end up using like this video, I'll like credit it. Wait, you guys see me right in the camera and everything. What is this? Oh, that's the thing I was trying to do. Okay, never mind. I've seen this before though. I saw like these pretty stars up on there's this content creator on TikTok, and she had like these pretty stars just coming down on her like camera and stuff. So I wanted to do like butterflies and rainbows like at the top, like in the edges and stuff. Like the bottom is like a scenery and the top was, it didn't work. But anyway, that's what the two things that I'm looking at right now that I was confused about are. That I was like, what? Anyway, they're called brownie cookies. I'm gonna make the little amendment. Brownie cookies. Where's my water? I left my water like 18 miles away, bro. Why would I do that to myself? Okay, beer beep. Brr, brr, brr. Brr, 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 brr. Here we go. We're gonna do lots of talking. Lots of talking. So we need water. Okay. Okay.
Say hello to my brownie cookie. Fudgy, delicious chocolate cookies that are beyond easy to make too. Hey, you're watching Preppy Kitchen, where I, John Cannell, teach you how to make delicious homemade dishes to share with your family and friends. These cookies will be ready before you know it. So let's get started. First off.
Also, something I want to add. How do I phrase this? So when I say simple, right? When I say simple on my videos, right? When I say simple, when I use the word simple, I mean like someone that's never touched a kitchen, right? I've seen a lot of people when they say simple, they start taking out hand mix. Like that's why I paused it, because he says simple and then he has a hand mixer next to him. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I use the word simple, I mean like you've never been in a kitchen before. This is your first time walking into a kitchen, and you can do this if like this is literally like your first day in a kitchen. That's what I mean by simple. But anyway, we're only like a second in. I'm already caught him up. I'm giving Hassan. 1 second in, I'm like, by the way, like.
Let's melt 1/2 of a cup or 113 grams of unsalted butter, and you want it nice and warm because we're gonna bloom the cocoa powder. Blooming cocoa powder is just gonna release more of the flavor and give you an even fudgier brownie cookie. So that's 1/2 of a cup of cocoa powder. And normally I would do this by hand, but today, it's a special day, I am using my hand mixer. I just got one. Brian got me one for the first time in years. I've broken several of them and I thought I was cursed. So let's see how this goes. So mix that in. We want to have like a nice.
With my luck, I would break it too. I'll be completely honest here. With my luck, just good night.
Nice fudgy slurry. After that's mixed in, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon or 15 ml of warm or hot coffee if you have it.
Coffee. And cookies? Hold on. So, this one has coffee in it. First video cookie. First vid has coffee added. I'm starting to think. Never mind. Let me not give my opinion yet.
You go carefully, please. Okay, mix that in. Now we're gonna add in 1 egg, and here's why I'm using the electric mixer today. It's not just for the novelty. We want to beat the egg, the butter, and the sugars really well, because if we play our cards right, we'll get that nice crackly brownie top. But let's see how it goes. I'm not making any promises.
Let me make a little note. Hand mixer necessary? How do you spell it? Necessary. Question mark? And if you think I didn't write the question marks, I did.
1 egg.
The reason why I'm not writing ingredients is because if I end up using this recipe, I'll just come back and write it or like screenshot it because he probably has it in the description.
For the solution, I'm going to add 1/2 of a cup of packed light brown sugar. All of a sudden, this bowl's looking too small.
Yeah, I immediately thought the bowl was a little too small. It's happened to me many times, and I just like play it off on the video. Like it just worked, but 9 times out of 10 it's too small. But now I'm using a heart-shaped bowl, which has proven to be too big for things, not too small, which I love. But also it's kind of sideways now, like this. I don't know if it's the heat, but I hope I only bought one because I'm an idiot. Anyway, I only bought one, so I'm hoping it doesn't break. I can't. It is plastic though. I don't mean break. I mean like it's. So if it loses its shape, it's not gonna be cute anymore. Anyway.
Am I ambidextrous? No.
I am, so that would be easier for me.
Grams of white sugar. Okay, now just mixa.
No, you definitely need a hand mixer because there's no way you're doing that by hand. Like your hand will break. Like that is literally arthritis waiting to happen. Just waiting to happen. Also, if I do end up putting this on YouTube, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe for more me learning how to cook content. And if we're lucky, if it doesn't look hard, if it's not as hard as I think it is, you will see me make this for Foodie Tuesday. So let's see.
I was just having fun at that point. Let's just move this all down here. I'm gonna set this aside. I've been completely tripping because this should have been a really big bowl. What was I thinking? Now we're gonna have a large bowl. I'm just gonna sift in the flour and stuff.
Sifting flour? I mean, I know how to sift, but I need to sift flour for this one as well. Might need to sift. Might need to sift flour. I just spelled the wrong. The sift show. Sift flour. I know I for sure spelled the word sift wrong. Also, this might actually help people to learn how to take notes on a video because when I started college, they would give us a video to watch. I never knew how to take like notes, and usually you just take notes on the important things like I'm doing, like sifting flour. Maybe like I don't want to sift flour. Exactly, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah.
Large bowl, I'm adding 80 grams.
Sifting flour is literally just doing what he's gonna do. Like I know it sounds difficult, I just don't feel like doing it. Like I just wanna cut in and say that it's not hard. I appreciate a simple recipe. He said simple in the beginning and had the hand mixer next to him. That's why I was like, and now he's talking about sifting flour? That's not simple. I don't know, maybe my terms of simple are a little too simple.
Or 2/3 of a cup of just all-purpose flour. Really don't want to use too much flour in this cookie. It is a fudgy, amazing bit of wonderfulness, which means there's not that much flour. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder for a little bit of leavening.
When you sift, you put all the dry ingredients in the colander.
To sift this up, but I cannot stop. Whisk it up. Done with the scale. So now
I have a scale.
You could be adding the dry to the wet, but doing the opposite doesn't make much of a difference. By the way.
Yeah, it's just. But it doesn't make a difference. But he did it that way because his bowl was too small. So always overcompensate. If you're gonna like make any kind of pastry or food, I usually just go for the bigger bowls for both mixtures. Just because like it's better to overcompensate than to have to like switch bowls and have a lot of dirty dishes. You're gonna have a lot of dirty dishes either way because cooking and baking is a very messy endeavor.
I love brownie cookies because they give you the semblance of portion control. If you make my brownie recipe, which is
those look so good. What?
Click up here for that. You're just eating like massive pieces of brownie, and you're like, I won't stop, never gonna stop. Which is great, but in a brownie cookie,
never gonna
give
you
up.
up.
Have a cookie, walk back. I'm gonna mix this until almost combined. That's almost combined. Now Now the last bit is to fold in the chocolate chips. I have half a cup of chocolate chips in, and I'm just gonna dump them in. And
Okay, so the one we watched didn't have chocolate chips, so this one has chocolate chips. Chocolate chips. I'm starting to think the one I watched had Nutella in it.
and use my spatula.
I already thought so,
fold them in.
but
While I do that, any last bits of flour that have not been incorporated will be incorporated. If you do not like coffee, like you're like, no coffee in my house, that's fine. You can totally skip that. Add a tablespoon of vanilla if you want, or just like some water would be fine too. Okay, that's what
True.
Look at this amazing mixture. Now we're gonna cover it up, chill for 30 minutes, and when we come back, I'll show you.
chill for 30 minutes. You have to chill this one for 30 minutes. Chill for 30 minutes. There's some people in the world that need to be chill for 30 minutes, I'll be completely honest. Anyway.
You gotta scoop it out and bake it up. Once your dough is chilled, it's time to scoop it out and bake it up. So, I like to use a triggered ice cream scooper. It's really easy, but you can just use a spoon or
Yeah.
if you'd like.
Using I learned this in high school. Using ice cream scooper to scoop up cookies is the smartest thing in the world. And they sell ice cream scooper at the dollar store. So if ever you want to make cookies and you want to make this method, which is the cleanest and easiest method, just go to the dollar store and get yourself a whatever it's called, this ice cream scooper.
And then you can give it a rough roll. Just roll it, and it's ready to go.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect
Down
either. It's just like a
bit
quick.
into like
Also,
an
you can't. Don't make cookies too big because they need space to flatten and expand.
You don't want to have a huge ball because that inside will take forever to bake.
Yep, that too.
It's always nice to give cookies a little bit of room to breathe, so don't crowd them out too much.
Yeah, don't crowd them.
This batch is ready for the oven. That's 350 for.
Even if you
about-
think like, oh, that's too much space, like it doesn't need that much space. It needs that much space. It needs it. Like, don't ever like. I'd rather give it too much space than too little space.
They're not gonna be like fully baked and hard.
Also, I love his stoves back there. His stove back there is amazing. Like this whole setup is gorgeous. Like this is like a beautiful kitchen.
They will continue to set after you take them out. You just want to see that they're like mostly baked. Into the oven you go. So ready to say goodbye to this cookie. But before I do, if you like this recipe, check out my chocolate playlist. Tons of chocolate
He makes
videos.
lots of things with chocolate.
Brownies, cakes, so good, rich, fudgy, tons of chocolate flavor. What more could you ask for? If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next chocolate video.
That's not the cookie. Okay, let's. Okay, now that we know that they're called brownie cookies, Nutella brownie cookie. How to make Nutella. How do you spell Nutella with 2 L's? Yeah, Nutella brownie cookie. BRO. Brownie cookies. Do they not exist? Am I gonna have to like what? This doesn't look right. This one doesn't look right. They're too thin. They're too thin. Nutella brownie cookies. Yes, that's what we want. That's not it. They're too thin. Let me see. What's this? What does this look like? Oh, they have 3 different recipes in there. Now I just want the cookies. Let me see. These kind of look like what I'm looking for. Kind of. That's not it either. That's just not it. Okay, these ones look like that. Yes, these are the cookies. That's what it looked like on the outside. Like, very round. Girl. I do the same thing. I was about to complain that she didn't bring the cookies in the beginning, but I literally do the same thing. I just start talking. I don't even. Okay, 7 years ago. This is why I get like 30 years ago comments. This looks like them as well. This is the cookie. That's not it either. I feel like this one. Okay, let's watch. Let's see this one. I'll be honest. It looked like that, but not with the stuff at the top. Okay, let's make a little amendment again. We're making the Constitution out here. We're making the Constitution out here. Nutella brownie cookies. I'm gonna bite it. Write it in blue. Nutella brownie cookies. We're turning into the Cookie Monster. Okay, let's see. These look the most like the cookies I'm looking for. But then the inside, I feel like it's more like this. Alright, let's just look at this. In this
cookie is rye flour. Now, rye flour has...
Sorry, it's just, it wasn't in the start. I just had it. I literally know I shouldn't have silently just like did that because it looked weird. Anyway.
Hi, it's me, Gemma, and I'm here at the Crumbs and Doilies shop in Soho. And I've given you a few of my cookie recipes so far, but this recipe is for the serious chocolate lovers out there. It is packed full of high-quality dark chocolate.
Oh, it's dark chocolate.
My salted chocolate brownie cookies. Let's go. Now,
these don't have Nutella in them
really
either.
Nice chewy texture in this cookie is rye flour. Now, rye flour has less gluten than wheat flour. So if you're following a wheat-free diet or you're trying to lower your gluten intake, then this is perfect cookie for you. I have 120 grams of this, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon.
I just want to see the end to see if the inside looks like what I think. Hold on. That's not it either. That's not it. That's not it. Maybe it's chocolate chip. Maybe it's dablet? English? Question mark? Double chocolate chip. I hate when I'm looking for something and it sounds like I made it up. Like, so far, me looking for this cookie sounds like I made it up. Also, something's bothering me. The camera being where it is bothering me for some reason. Like, I just need it to, like, move a little bit. Like, thank you, bestie. I don't know why. Like, having no little space there was bothering me. Anyway, also, I need to move you because I don't want you to be in my face, bestie. Why won't it move? Hello? Yeah, that is you. Hello? You know what? Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. Why wouldn't it move? Is that why I put my camera over there? Because... Nah. There's no way. Okay, you know what? I'll just move myself back. What am I, conforming to a little rabbit? That's crazy. Where's camera? Okay, let's just lock it in. Why can I not move her? Oh, now you want to move? My God. Okay, put you there, move you back here, make you a little smaller so you're not in my face. Bang, boop, pow. Okay, back to this.
Hey guys, guess who's
Okay.
back? It's me.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I need to see the break. I need to see the break. Okay, here. Let me see. Break them. Break them. Break it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. This is it. So it's that's doublet. Why do I keep saying doublet like that? Okay, so it's double chocolate chip cookies. Double chocolate chip cookies. There's no Nutella in it. It's double chocolate chip cookies. Double choc chip cookie. Oh, cookies have the fudgy look. Fudgy look. Okay. Let's head note to self. Now we're gonna watch the whole video. How long is the video? 8 minutes. Okay, we're just gonna watch a little bit of it just to see like the ingredients and stuff. Just to see the ingredients. Hey.
It's me. And I'm back here at Crumbs and Doilies HQ after a lot of rest, and I am so much better. My back is recovering. Still need to take it easy, so I'm still not in the bakery. I'm doing all the sitting down work, but the gang, Sally included, have been doing an amazing job of keeping you guys recipe'd up and keeping me in up to my eyeballs in cookies. But the best cookie that a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, Dane, he's a busy guy. He's over in Soho.
We don't want to cream it or anything. It's too hard for that anyway. We just want to break it up.
That's better.
So now we can add some sugar, and we've got equal quantities, 160 grams of both caster sugar and light brown soft sugar. We'll pour both of those in and get the mixer going for another 30 seconds just to combine them with the butter. And you can see it's not combined like as if you were creaming it together. It's made little nuggets, and that is absolutely perfect.
So, don't. Okay, so for this one, okay, this is very pen. So for this one, no fully beat / butter. I want to use the word crunchy, but that's not the right word. Crunchy? Crunchy. POV, you don't know how to spell. That's not the right word though. Crumbly. Oh, crumbly. And the fact that I was right there, crumbly. I don't know how to spell crumbly. You know what? That's enough. It's an M. C-U crumb. Crumb? Crumbly. C-R-U-M-B-L-Y? Crumbly? Maybe.
Now we're going to go in with some chocolate. We've got 450 grams here. I'm going for a 54% chocolate because I sometimes find 70% is too intense, but by all means put whatever chocolate you like in your mix.
We're using Hershey's. I'm buying Hershey's for sure.
For again another 30 seconds. Just
Maybe.
To kind of mix it through. Again.
So maybe the girl that made it did have Nutella, because the chocolate when she opened it, it was giving Nutella. Like it was I don't know, Nutella looks different. Like you know when you're looking at Nutella.
Not beating it, not creaming it, just combining it.
That looks good already. I'll be honest, that already looks good.
Our dry ingredients, and we're going to start with the flour. So we have got 230 grams of self-raising flour and 200 grams of plain flour. Now this is a little bit less than we had in the kind of regular chocolate chip cookie.
So you need two different types of flour.
And if we just added the cocoa on top of the full quantity of flour, it's going to be too dry. So we've kind of removed a little bit of self-raising flour to replace it with 70 grams of cocoa powder. We're going to put all of that into the mix.
So you just add all the dry ingredients.
Cookies, the lift that we want, because we want big fat cookies. We're going to go in with 1 full tablespoon of baking powder, which, bit of a baking trivia for you, is the same as 3 teaspoons.
Baking powder.
A 1/4 teaspoon of bicarb and a full teaspoon of salt. Now salt's
What's
really
bicarb?
important because it pulls out flavour, just enhances everything.
Bicarb?
So don't, I know a lot of people don't like putting salt and stuff, but it's
bicarbonate. Bicarbonate. What is that? Is that baking soda? Hold on, let's look that up. What is bicarbonate? Hold on, bestie. BRB. What is... How do you spell it? Bicarbonate. Is bicarbonate baking soda? Is bicarbonate baking soda? They are simply alternative terms for the same ingredient. It is baking soda. Baking soda. I heard bicarbonate, and I just thought carbonation and like bubbles. So baking soda. Baking soda. I think I have both, so we can make those cookies. I don't have chocolate chips, and I don't have the second flour she said. I can't remember right now, but I don't have the second flour she said, but we can acquire that.
Really beneficial, and you'll get much more flavour from your cookie. So we're going to put that on a slow speed and just let it sort of combine.
She does sound British, so I feel like they call it bicarbonate there. Which is way easier to just say baking soda, baby girl. Oh my god. That's like saying pavement. I think that's what they call sidewalk, right? Pavement. Like Why? Anyway.
Fine, and it's going to go to a breadcrumb consistency, and that is exactly how we want it. Okay, so now it's time to bind this all together, and we're going to do that with our wonderful eggs. I've got 2 large eggs, but because the cocoa powder does make this mixture a little bit drier, we're going to add an extra egg yolk.
Oh, cocoa powder. I didn't write that down. Cocoa powder. Cocoa powder.
And I'm just mixing those up a little
Also,
bit just because
usually what I do too is I make the batch smaller. So if they add like 6 eggs, I'll add 3 because like it's just like my mom doesn't like sweet things. So it's basically just me eating it. So there's no reason for me to make 20 cookies.
with this batter in general, we don't want to overbeat it. So I'm just helping the eggs by mixing them together first. Put the mixer on slow, and we're just going to pour in our egg and bind it all together.
I would eat that as is, I'll be
And once
honest.
your mixture has
Which
come
I know that's
together, it
wrong,
won't take
but
more than a minute or 2, we can start measuring out our cookies, and we're going to go for 125-gram balls because we found that that is our preferred cookie. Maybe you like them bigger. Go for
oh,
it.
she's making big
So,
cookies.
measure out 125
But also
grams.
she's in a like a commercial kitchen, so like at home, don't like don't do that. It's gonna take 30 years to bake, and also they're gonna be like you're gonna make basically a brownie. So
Gently squish them together. I'm not rolling them, and then put them onto a board.
what the cookies the first guy made are more like home, for like homemade stuff. This is like these are like for like a bakery, or like a restaurant. As you can tell, like this is a bakery. Or it could be like a what's it called? A BuzzFeed kind of thing. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the British BuzzFeed, the British, British. This better be DSCA free. Like I'm jamming out to it, but
So I actually managed to get 13 rather than 12. I thought I was going to get 12, but got a full baker's dozen, which I'm not entirely sure why 13 is baker's dozen. Anyway, we're going to wrap these in cling film because we need
Same.
to freeze these for 90 minutes or overnight because we want them to
chill overnight. So both of these need to chill. Chill overnight. Just like some people, like I said earlier. Some people need to chill for 30 minutes. Some of y'all need to chill overnight. Anyway, this one needs to be chilled overnight. And the other one needs to be chilled for 30 minutes. So, I mean, hers has like a lot more chocolate. So,
bake so they're all kind of gooey on the inside, and freezing them is going to help with that. It's going to
oh, it's freeze, not chill. Some of y'all do need to chill and freeze. So this one's freeze, not chill. Freezy. I just wrote freezy instead of freeze. Anyway.
spread them as well. So I'm going to pop these in for 90 minutes.
90 minutes?
Now luckily I've already made some cookie dough because I don't want to wait 90 minutes for these to chill, and I've already
90 minutes. I'm gonna make a little note. 90 minutes to 90 minutes. Okay.
got my oven set to 180 degrees C with a fan, and also I've got in there a baking tray getting nice and hot because that's going to make the underneath of our cookies nice and crispy. Okay, so we
Wait.
need to space
Alright, you know I was gonna
cookies
say
out
something, but it
enough
was
that
it's
they're
probably
not gonna
dumb.
stick together,
I was
'cause
gonna say, are these safe to put in an oven? But she knows what she's doing. She knows what am I questioning her for?
I'm going to spread a little bit, but I think we can probably get about 9 or 10 on here at once.
Because I've never seen anyone put like those like what else called like paperclip thingies like in an oven. So this is my first time seeing
Got a
this.
lot of hungry
That's
people
why I was like,
today, and I know they all want a cookie. So we're going to bake these for 18 minutes, and the outside's going to be nice and crispy, and the inside's going to be all squishy and gooey.
perfect. That's what we want. Squishy and gooey. Squishy and gooey. Squishy and gooey. That is a sentence for sure. That is a sentence to chant for sure. overstuffed. Definitely a bakery. Definitely a bakery. My guess was correct. A bakery.
Oh my goodness, they look amazing. No!
Oh, hi. What?
They're too hot! I know, look at them.
Oh,
They're really
wow.
squishy, but they are far too hot to be eating right now. Also, we need to let them cool down a bit so they kind of stick together. If you try to pick this up.
I would have put them in the fridge just to eat them faster. What a shame. That's just shameful. Like, I can't even wait. I just threw them in the... No, girl, wait.
Yeah, it's going to crumble. So, shoo, 10 minutes.
Burn your face.
And they will burn your face.
10 minutes. So the clippies are gone.
These look really good.
Ooh, and they smell amazing too, don't they?
Yeah.
I bet they smell really
They
good.
cool down a bit, but
They
they're
look
still
good. They look
soft
so
and
good.
Yeah, the chocolate chips should be melted still. Let's have a look inside.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be messy business. eating
It
these.
is. There you go.
Ooh, yes, 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 yes. This is what we're looking for.
Okay.
This is what we're looking for.
Is that chocolatey enough for you?
I mean, yeah.
Let's go. Okay, these are the ones. I think these are the ones.
Thank you. We're also going to have these in the Soho store along with the chocolate chip version that Dane and I did. So if you're in the area, please go and check it out.
I mean, no one's stopping us from trying both recipes. No one stopped. I might do both because I want to try. Both cookies look good. I'm gonna be honest. Both cookies look good. But these are the ones we were looking for. Like fudgy.
Get cakes, get cookies, get coffee. Put your feet up whilst you're doing your sale shopping.
Get everything.
Yeah.
Get messy.
Get messy.
Get yourself a napkin because this is a messy business. I feel like I've probably got it all over my
Yeah,
face
but
as
that's
well.
fine. That's fine. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll just keep talking. We'll be back in the new year with loads more recipes. It's been a super fun, really busy 2019 with weddings and babies and New York-ish trips.
I hope he likes cookies because I basically.
Anyway. I'm excited to make this. I'm excited to make this. What are these? Birthday cake? New York. You know what? No. That's fine. We can't. We shouldn't. We shouldn't. You know, first of all, I'm going to subscribe. Second of all, we shouldn't. I forgot to subscribe to the other guy because I do want to make cookies. And we use a conventional oven that also has like it's an oven and an air fryer kind of thing together. And the presettings are weird. Like the presettings are right. So you can either broil, air fry, and grill, pizza, which bagel, and then there's another one. There's 6 options. There's grill. There's broil and air fry. There's grill by itself. So you know what I mean? Like there is no bake, right? So we're trying our best. Our banana bread did look a little burnt because I put it back in. I was like, it needs like a few minutes. Like I dipped the knife in and I was like, oh, it just needs a few more minutes. Like it just literally needs like 3 more minutes. I literally was like, it needs like 3 more minutes. And even I was thinking like, maybe I shouldn't put it back in. Maybe I should just let it like cook outside. But then I was like, no, let me just put it in for 3 more minutes. That's it. I came back and it was burnt. Like the top was burnt. Like the inside wasn't burnt. The inside was not. Like the only thing that was burnt was like the littlest top layer. Like it wasn't even like nothing else was like affected. So I ate it. I was like, oh, I want the picture to look good, and I started eating it. So I ended up just taking the pictures because I might have the pictures on me. I started taking the pictures, but I was like, oh, he's gonna end up eating it, and just get a picture of a naked cake. Hold on, I do have a picture. Here we go. Wait, let me squeeze myself in here. Hold on. You can. Yeah, I don't need to be in the frame. Like I started eating it. I love crunchy things, so I started just eating it. Do I have a picture of what it looked like originally? Oh, here it is. So I had already eaten some of it, if you can see. Yeah. So I heard like this part is the part that I was that way, not that way. This way. Okay, hold on. The middle I ate, so it looked like that. See how it's burnt on the sides? Like the top is a little burnt. It looked like this at the top. You see that perfect brown? That's how it looked when I first checked on it. And then I was like, oh, I'll leave it in a little longer. Just because, like, and it didn't even smell burnt. Like, if I would have smelled burnt, like, I would have been like, okay, fine. Also, the fact that I didn't walk away from it, I was just scrolling Twitter. So, like, it's completely my own fault, because why would you, like, how are you standing next to something and still letting it burn? Like, come on, be so FR right now. Be so FR. Be so FR right now. I keep thinking of the song, I kind of want to play Tetris, so we might do that right now. I keep thinking of the song, there's no limit what you can do, because it all belongs to you, yes, it all belongs to you, now watch it all, you're almighty and all powerful. That's what I'm thinking about. Actually, let me open YouTube over here so we can like listen to music while we play some Tetris. But I will be right back. Let me pull up. Okay, I pull up. Let me pull up some Tetris. Beer beep. Wait, let me open YouTube first and close this one. There is no limit. I probably sound terrible because these are like noise canceling, so I can't hear myself. There's no limit to what you can do, but it all belongs to you. Yes, it all belongs to you. Now watch it all. You're almighty and all powerful. Now our recommendations, it's filled with just cookies, like just the chocolate chip cookies. I was looking for the One Piece song music that I played in the beginning for our BRB screen, but clearly we were busy. Anyway, BRB.